Hi guys, how are you all? I hope you're doing well on this beautiful sunny Friday afternoon. So if you don't already know, I really love fashion. I'm really big on finding cute little finds. I'm wearing unique pieces. You won't normally find me just wearing like standard, well I mean I know I'm wearing a black tank right now, but normally you won't find me wearing a pair of jeans or like a plain white or black t-shirt. That's just not my style. Like I tend to express myself through my clothing, so I'm normally like in really big bright patterns and colors and things like that. So today I just wanted to talk to you about where to find some good fashion finds basically. So at the moment I am based in London, and unless it's changed back home in the last few years, thrift stores is a really big thing here in the UK. I'm not sure if it's, I presume it's countrywide, but in London anyway, it's a big thing, and I personally prefer to go to a thrift store and find something really cute and unique rather than going to like a standard store, you know, like Primark, which is equivalent to like an Australian like Best and Less, or Kmart, or you know, like H&M, Cotton On, places like that. I mean, they are really good if you're looking for basics, like you need a new pair of jeans or something like that, but they're just not the stores I tend to shop in. And I mean, like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them, but they just don't carry the kind of styles that I like to wear, I guess. So at the moment, I tend to be buying all my clothing from thrift stores. Obviously right now with the situation that's going on, I know a lot of thrift stores have reopened, but I am personally, I'm not in the need for clothing. Like, I've actually gotten rid of quite a few bags of clothing over lockdown. But generally, like prior to lockdown and what's going on at the moment, I was buying a lot of my clothing in thrift stores. So I live in a really nice part of London where there are a lot of thrift stores, and they're really kind of like upmarket. And there's one around the corner, or quite a few around the corner from me, on the high street, and they sell, I don't want to say Prada, but I've seen in there like a lot of labels that are, you know, well known on the higher price range. And I mean, they're selling lots of things for like really cheap prices. So I've got some pieces here today that I want to show you where I got them from. So this first lot was just from one of my local thrift stores. I'm just gonna move this camera back a little bit. So here I've got, you probably won't be able to see them all in full length, unfortunately. I've got this really cute kind of like Edwardian bohemian dress, I guess you could call it. Like, it is oversized, but I pop a belt with it and it looks really cute. Like, I've got this little leopard print belt, and it just goes really nice with the pink, and I find it, like, it doesn't clash, although sometimes I do like my clothes to clash. Here I've got another dress. It's more of a winter dress. It's a really nice thick material, so it's nice to wear when it's really cold. The sleeves are long and they tie up at the end into like a cute little bow, and it's a nice cute little dress that comes to like above the knee. Next is another dress quite similar to that last blue one. So this one is high neck, similar kind of material, long sleeves, and about the same length above the knee. This one is a really cute, I'd say like 60s, probably like 60s, 70s style top. So there we go, it's nice checkered, about 3/4 length, and it was just really cute and really cheap. And the last top here from this store is kind of like a turtleneck, like thinner material, long sleeve again, little bell bottom sleeves, which are really cute. And then at the back, it's got two little buttons up the top, and then this little open section. And then I also got this jacket from my local thrift store. Now it's from Topshop, but I got it for really cheap, and it's really hard to show you here, this camera guys, but it's this cute red color. And at the bottom, it's got like this really frilly cute part, and it looks really nice with a pair of jeans, just because it gives, like, the jacket itself gives you this really nice shape. And luckily I was able to get it in my size. Well, I mean, this was the only one that they had. So going through prices, I want to say this jacket, I bought it a while ago, so I can't exactly remember, but I want to say I got it for about £10, I'd say about £10. Everything else, so the dresses, the 3 dresses, I want to say came to about somewhere between £5–10, and then the tops came to about somewhere between, I'd say about £5 to £10 each. Now I know this might sound a bit expensive to you maybe, but this is because it's a higher end thrift store where they sell branded stuff. And I mean, most of these brands I honestly haven't heard of myself, or they've come from like H&M or like Topshop, like the jacket there, but they are really good buys and really good finds if you are looking for something cute and unique. Now next off, this was a random piece I bought in, it was a thrift store, I want to say in Paddington. I was visiting some friends, it's either Paddington or Chelsea, and it's just got a cute little round neck, and it's got like this random kind of like, I'd say little leaf design, and it's got these cute big wide open pockets, and this one again comes above the knee, and it's about a 3/4 length. Now this I think was really cheap, it was like £2 or something, but I just bought that from like a standard thrift store. I can't remember which one it was, if it was like a chain like Marie Curie or the Sue Ryder Foundation, I can't remember, but it's really cute, and I've worn it a lot, especially over winter with like stockings, and I've got a pair of cute little green boots that goes really well with them. And then next off, I've got one more lot of clothing to show you that I bought from one store. So this didn't come from a thrift store itself, it came from a place called TK Maxx, and it is basically a store, like it's a chain countrywide, and they basically have clothing. I don't know if it's donated, I think it's donated, I want to say. I don't think it's damaged clothing that doesn't get sold to the stores, because it's not damaged when you purchase it, if you know what I mean. But basically they sell like more expensive branded clothing at a really cheap price, so kind of similar to my local thrift stores, but a little bit different, if that makes sense. And they sell everything as well, not just clothing. So I got this cute little like shawl little jackety thing, which I'm really into these at the moment, and it's got cute little purple flowers and owls on it, and that again is probably about a half sleeve length, and the brand of that one is Mela London, if that's how it's pronounced. Except this next one is just a cute long sleeve top and just a nice soft cute material. Where's the top? So it's a round neck, and as you can see, I do love my patterns and colors, so just like a standard length, full length this one, and it's got cute little bell bottom sleeves, and similar to the pink dress I showed you before, it's got one button at the top of the back, and then the rest of the back is open, and the rest of those buttons are just for design, they're not real actual buttons. And this last piece, I've worn this a lot, it's so cute, especially when I go out or want to be more dressed up. So it's a top, and it sits, it's kind of hard to find a bra that goes with it, but it kind of sits like on the edge of the shoulders, or you can have it off the shoulders if you like to, but I prefer to have it up here, so it's sleeveless, and it's just got this frilly part at the top, and it's a cute floral design, and it comes down quite long, so I can, if I want to, I can pull it all the way over my bottom if I want to. So yeah, so I got those three from a store called TK Maxx. I got them when I was traveling, so I got them when I was traveling around Birmingham in the city centre there, and they again were probably around the same price as a thrift store clothing, maybe a little bit more expensive, as they do sell their stock to be a little bit more expensive than thrift store clothes. But as I've said, they tend to be they tend to be more expensive branded clothing, so it makes more sense that they cost a little bit more. So that's all the clothing I have to show you today. But just in regards to thrift stores, there's a lot of really nice upmarket ones in like northwest London, as it's a really well-off area. A lot of wealthy families live in that area. There's also, I've come across this really cool one, I want to say it's in Shoreditch, and they sell kind of like it's vintage, it is vintage, and it's really kind of like retro stuff, and I have like really funky, like Hawaiian shirts and like cool like flared red jeans and that kind of thing, which I'm really into. Not so much the Hawaiian shirts, but anything coloured and pattern I am, so it's always really cool to check them out. The staff are really friendly, and they've always got like really like funky music playing, that kind of thing, as it's just a really upmarket, cool, up and coming area. I can't remember the name of the store though. I do apologize. And then also Camden Market is a really cool area, as yet again it's a really retro fun area where you'll find the young and the old shopping and just having a good time. Not far from the Camden Lock, which is basically another set of shops and markets. There's like a really cool funky like breakfast cereal bar there that you should go and check out. There's a lot of thrift stores around that area as well, and you'll find like the really like cool funky bits of clothing, as well as that is the type of area that it's in, and it attracts those kinds of customers, I guess. The last thrift store that I shop in quite regularly, it is on the more expensive side, so I don't tend to buy from there as much, but I do love to go in and look because they've always got the more, not more, but they've always got some really cool funky finds from actual branded clothing. And it's in, oh, there's quite a few actually, in an area called Hampstead Heath, which is in North London as well, probably northwest rather than north. And again, it's a really nice well-off area where you'll find a lot of like celebrities and people like that live in that area. And they've got some really cute finds, and a lot of this money through these thrift stores does go to charities, so you are, you know, helping people out in need, and it's just a really fun and different way to shop. So they are the finds that I have found in the last year or so, and I hope we can get out there soon, and well, I guess we kind of can, and go shopping and get back to some sort of normalcy. But I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, guys, on where to find good fashion finds, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.